Hello, Sarthak. Hello, Shubham. Hello, Shubham. I got 2 Shubhams. कोलम्बिना जिबा एनिमेशन देखो, देख लिए। कोलम्बिना का ऑल्ट एनिमेशन तो बेसिकली स्पॉइलर है। He looks like some angel. I mean, she is an angel. लीक आ गया, हाँ सब देख लिया। किट तो कल ही पढ़ ली थी हमने। कोलम्बिना किट तो हमने कल ही पढ़ ली थी, मतलब तीनों की किट पढ़ ली, तीनों कैरेक्टर जो आने वाले हैं तीनों किट पढ़ ली थी। जिबाई की कुछ एनिमेशन खास नहीं लगे, बट उसका डिजाइन बड़ा प्यारा है। जिबाई का एनिमेशन कुछ खास नहीं लगे, बट उसके डिजाइन बड़ा प्यारा है। जो बिकॉज जिबाई का लाइक दिल खुश हो गया जिबाई का डिजाइन देख के। और वॉक एनिमेशन भी अच्छा लगा, या पैसे जरूरती इन स्लोमो। हेलो यूजी, एनिमेशन आ गए हैं, अब होगी सेविंग। गांड फाट। मेरी तो भाई सेविंग चालू होगी आज ही से। 10 पुल में डोरेन निकल गया, सब कुछ सेव हो गया। आई एम लाइक, मेरे को तो वैसे भी मेरे को कोलम्बिना और जीवाई दोनों समन करनी एक ही अकाउंट पे, तो लाइक मतलब मेरे को तो हचक के सेव करना है, यू नो। चेत बिगेस्ट फ्लैक्स चीज मुझे आज मिल गई, बता क्या मिल गया तेरे को? मैं तो लूनर सॉल्व करूंगा विद कोलम्बिना फारूजान बनेट। स्वर्ल हेलो फ्यूरी। क्या मिल गया पता नहीं, हाँ जो बताए, बता तो रहा नहीं है। लूनर सॉल जिबाई का कॉम्बैट फन होगा बॉस फार जितना भी है। एनए के डीपीएस है, सब कूल है। जिबाई इज बेसिकली जिबाई इज लिटरली नाविया, बट लूनर पे काम करती है इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट क्रिस्टलाइज। लूनर क्रिस्टलाइज यूज करती है। ये वो इतने अवार्ड कैसे जीत रहा है, अभी एक जीता, फिर 2 प्ले स्टोर एंड ऐप स्टोर पे, देन अभी फिर से बेस्ट वॉइस लाइन्स की कैटेगरी में जीत गया है टीजीए अवार्ड में। बेस्ट वॉइस लाइन्स, होली शिट, बेस्ट वॉइस लाइन्स। और सब समझ में आता है, 2 प्ले स्टोर ऐप स्टोर इज वेरी अंडरस्टैंडेबल। बेस्ट वॉइस लाइन्स, आई डोंट नो अबाउट दैट वन। आरडीआर मोबाइल आ गया है, सुना है स्टोरी काफी अच्छी है। हैव यू प्लेड इट? नहीं, आरडीआर 1 नहीं खेला मैंने, आरडीआर 2 खेली है। आरडीआर 2 खेली तूने फिर? मैं तो जब चाहूं तब खेल सकता हूँ आरडीआर, पीएस पे पड़ी है। डीएम चेक। यूनियन इफोरिया रिपब्लिका इटालियाना पासपोर्टो। अच्छा, तेरे को पासपोर्ट मिल गया है अपनी कंट्री छोड़ने के लिए, तो पासपोर्ट इज अ थिंग यू कैन फ्लेक्स। ये यही था वो फ्लेक्स करने का जो बात कर रहा था हाजू तू। रेड पासपोर्ट तो रेड पासपोर्ट, और मेरे को नहीं पता भाई, मैं लाल पीला हरा नीला पासपोर्ट के बारे में मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता। आई एम क्लूलेस ऑन दैट पार्ट। एनलाइटन मी, बताओ मुझे, मैं भी जानना चाहता हूँ, मेरी भी नॉलेज दो मुझे थोड़ी। आज तेरा लक चमक गया, लगता है बुआ में फिर से लिंगांड आएगा। बुआ में और कुछ आता भी है? इट्स ऑलवेज फकिंग लिंगयांग। नावी और न्यू का किट भी थोड़ा चेंज हुआ लूनर के लिए शायद। व्हाट? वेट, रियली? इंटरेस्टिंग। इंटरेस्टिंग। ओ, मैंने HSR डेलीज कर दिए थे। फर्क। जब गेंशिन और साथ बेस्ट गेम ऑफ ईयर मोबाइल जीत सकते हैं तो कुछ भी हो सकता है। वेल, दैट्स नॉट द केस। गेंशिन अपने टाइम में बेस्ट गेम ऑफ द ईयर जीता मोबाइल पे बिकॉज उस टाइम गेंशिन वाज बेस्ट, क्योंकि उसके अगेंस्ट कोई था नहीं। तुम स्टैंड। और जब तक गेम आए गेंशिन के अगेंस्ट, तब तक गेंशिन का टाइम खत्म हो गया कि वो लाइक नॉमिनेट हो सके। लाइक वो जो कैटेगरी होती है, इट्स लाइक न्यूली रिलीज्ड ही होते हैं नॉमिनेट उसमें। पता नहीं बुआ दूसरे साल में कैसे नॉमिनेट हो रहा है, मेरे को तो सेंस ही नहीं बनता। लाइक कुछ और है नहीं नॉमिनेट करने के लिए, जबरदस्ती खोज दिया है कि क्योंकि जिस साल में रिलीज हो रहा है वो उसी साल में नॉमिनेट होता है और उसके अगले साल वाल में नहीं। फिर उसके बाद प्रीटी मच ऑन गोइंग गेम्स की कैटेगरी में ही वो नॉमिनेट होते हैं। पता नहीं क्या सेंस है भाई गेम अवार्ड्स का और वट एवर अवार्ड्स का। हाउ डज इट वर्क, गॉड भगवान जाने। अरे भाई, मोस्ट थर्ड पावरफुल पासवर्ड, किसी चीज का वीजा की नीड नहीं है, 192 कंट्री फ्री। ओ माय गॉड, पता मेरे लिए बनवा दे आप, चल। आई केम टू हुआ फॉर साइबर पंक एंड प्लीज लीव आफ्टर साइबर पंक। और मैं, मेरा लक अभी बहुत सॉलिड है, लगातार 4 50 50 जीता हूँ, घबराओ नहीं। लक आज नहीं तो कल खत्म ही हो जाता है और उसके बाद चालू होता है बुरा वक्त, और जो किसी को पसंद नहीं आता। नहीं, नाविया का आर्टिफैक्ट आर के पतरा में लूनर रिएक्शन ऐड कर दिया है। ओह, इंटरेस्टिंग। RDR1 क्यों नहीं खेली ग्राफिक्स जैसे? वो हमेशा ऐसे ऐसे बिहेव करता है ना, लाइक तू दो दो दिन पहले आया है वाला व्यूअर है, क्यों नहीं बता। वो हमेशा ऐसे बिहेव करता है जैसे 2 दिन पहले ही आया है। वो हमें फार्म करने में अच्छा है रिनासेता मैप। ओ यार, नेक्स्ट मैप आएगा तो वो भी मजा आएगा क्योंकि उसमें न्यू न्यू एक्ोस आएंगे। आई लव फार्मिंग न्यू एक्ोस इन ओपन वर्ल्ड। आफ्टर दैट इट्स जस्ट, पहले तो वुआ लीक्स आए। आई एम जस्ट ईगरली वेटिंग टू सी नाइटमेयर टैसेट फील्ड चैट ऑनेस्टली। बस पता है, एवरी डे आई वेट फॉर वुआ लीक्स ऑफ नेक्स्ट पैच एंड आई एम लाइक प्लीज डोंट, नो नाइटमेयर टैसेट फील्ड। इफ देयर इज नाइटमेयर टैसेट फील्ड, वाओ। नेक्स्ट वीक आएगा शायद। भगवान भला करे फिर भाई, अगर नाइटमेयर टैसेट फील्ड इज लाइक अ फॉरएवर थिंग इन दैट गेम, आई एम जस्ट। साइज का है विदाउट मिलियास्ट्रा कैसे करूं? लॉन्चर में वो होता है। अरे मैं तो मजाक कर रहा था जी। अच्छा, मजाक कर रहे थे, हाँ 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 हाँ। अपडेट कितना? नाइट में टैसेट फील नहीं आएगा स्टार्ट में, वो प्रॉपर न्यू एको सेट डालेंगे, लेटर डालेंगे। या आई वेट फॉर लीक्स, आई वेट फॉर लीक्स, मैं योडा बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ, हीलिंग एंड सिल्कन सेट। नेफर टीम, नेफर टीम क्या बनाओगे जरा ये भी बता देना। डोरिन को यार कितना दूं? 110 120 बस। डोरिन को 110 120 यार चाहिए, दैट्स इट। मैं हाईली रिकमेंड करूंगा 120 यार दो, हाईली, क्योंकि हर रोटेशन में उसकी एक स्किल पे ऑल्ट आ जाएगी अगर 120 यार है तो। आई हैव विदाउट एमएफ, हाँ। क्वेस्ट करोगा? हाँ क्वेस्ट करूंगा। क्वेस्ट कर तूने कर ली सुबह? Durin कैसा है? He's good. गौरव भाई पकड़े गए। फीनिक्स का नाम तो एक्सपोज लिटरली हो गया भाई। स्टार्ट स्लो है बस मस्त है। हाँ मैं स्ट्रीम पे कर रहा था, मेरे को नींद आने लगी, फिर मैंने बंद कर दिया। मैंने कहा भाई 6-7 आवर्स का क्वेस्ट है। नेफर यहोडा आइलो लामा। Good one. That team cannot work by the way. तुम्हें एक नॉन नॉड कराई कैरेक्टर टीम में चाहिए ही चाहिए फॉर दिस पैसिव टू वर्क। यहां पर रीड करो। इन एडिशन फॉर 20 seconds आफ्टर अ नॉन मून साइन कैरेक्टर। नॉन मून साइन मीन्स नॉन नॉड कराई कैरेक्टर casts an elemental skill or elemental burst, they will increase the lunar reaction time yeah. So एक नॉन नॉट कराई कैरेक्टर तुम्हें टीम में चाहिए ही चाहिए, अदरवाइज यू आर लूजिंग ऑन दिस बफ बेसिकली। तो यहोडा आइनो लामा नेफर ऑल नॉट कराई कैरेक्टर। नॉन नॉट कराई कोई भी नहीं उसमें। एक नॉन का नॉट कराई डालना पड़ेगा तुमको। तो रिप्लेस किसको करोगे बेसिकली? यहोडा इसीलिए नेफर टीम में अच्छी नहीं है। अनलेस इट्स लाइक यू डोंट हैव लाउमा और आइनो, देन यहोडा उन नहीं, तब भी तुम नहीं, आइनो तो तुम्हें डालनी पड़ेगी आई थिंक। ले देखें तो या दैट टीम इज नॉट गोना वर्क। फ्लिंट्स, हाँ फ्लिंट टीम्स में यहोडा काम कर सकती है, बट देयर इज ऑल्सो अ प्रॉब्लम। द थिंग इज फ्लिंट्स की बेस्ट टीम है इनेफा, फ्लिंट्स, आई नो, ठीक है करेंटली। अब उसमें जो फोर्थ स्लॉट है वो लाइक चेंज कर सकते हो। इसमें सारे मून साइन कैरेक्टर है, सारे नॉड क्राई कैरेक्टर है, यहोडा काम करेंगे नहीं। अनलेस अगर तुम फॉर एग्जांपल अगर तुम्हारे पास इनेफा नहीं तो यहोडा इनेफा की रिप्लेसमेंट बन सकती है इन फ्लिंट्स टीम बेसिकली। तो यहोडा की प्रॉब्लम यही है कि वो एक नॉन क्राई कैरेक्टर होती तो बहुत अच्छा होता, बट वो है इसी यही प्रॉब्लम है। एक देखा न्यू गेंशिन अपकमिंग कैरेक्टर का, वो विंग्स निकालती है ऑल्ट पे मस्त। या ठीक है। AI dubbed dagger is the joke of the week. इनेफा का रिप्लेसमेंट एनल है। क्या बोल रहा है तू? होली शिट, ओ माय गॉड। एंजल, ओ माय गॉड, ऐसा इतना गंदा टाइपो मत कर भाई प्लीज प्लीज, ओ माय गॉड। निकालने खुश हो जाते हैं हुआ डायरेक्ट फ्रॉम चेंज। जल में जी रह गया। Was it on purpose or was it a mistake? Real question. अगर मैसेज वाला मिल गया वाईटी से इस बार के स्टोरी का, मैं भी ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करूंगा। जैक नॉन मेंबर्स सही और गूगू गागा जितने भी नॉन मेंबर्स है भाई, जितनी यापिंग करनी है मेरे साथ कर लो। दिस इज योर मोमेंट, यू हैव लाइक वट एवर 10 to 15 मिनट्स आई गेस, बिकॉज मेंबर्स ओनली चैट हो जाएगी थोड़ी देर में। उसके बाद क्योंकि मैं क्वेश्चन करने बैठ जाऊंगा। सुबह का एनालिसिस करो।
On my mark. Quick as a flash.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Close your eyes to dust.
Accelerating.
बाय मेंबरशिप मैं आधा किया हूं। देखो मैं कितना करता हूं, मोस्ट लाइकली शायद मैं एक्ट 1 ही करूंगा आज। कैसे स्टोरी के लिए मेंबर ओनली? या मैं हर गेम के स्टोरी के लिए मेंबर ओनली चैट करता हूं। व्हाट डू यू मीन ब्रो? You have a problem?
Start the clock. Faster.
Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent.
Zibai looks beautiful. या Zibai का डिजाइन अच्छा लगा मेरे को काफी। Zibai यूजुअन है या आई मीन यूजुअन के एनिमेशंस काफी ज्यादा बेटर है Zibai से, नॉट गन ला। मैंने आई थिंक 3 से 4 महीने बाद ZZ रीइंस्टॉल किया है और मैंने रीइंस्टॉल करके एंड गेम बीट कर दिया वापस से। वाह, मुझे लगा था ZZ में लाइक पुराने कैरेक्टर पावर क्रीप हो गए होंगे अभी तक, बट गुड ZZ में बैलेंसिंग ठीक है अभी तक। गुड। इमेजिन मैं 3 से 4 महीने 5 महीने बाद गेम रीइंस्टॉल करके एंड गेम बीट कर दिया प्रॉपरली, और फर्स्ट ट्राई बाय द वे, फर्स्ट ट्राई बीट किया मैंने। गुड।
On my mark.
Close your eyes.
ZZ बैलेंसिंग ठीक रखी हूं लोगों ने, नाइस। मुझे लगा नहीं था कि मैं बीट कर पाऊंगा, मुझे लगा था कि लाइक थोड़ा बहुत लाइक एचपी इन्फ्लेशन हुआ होगा, बट अब यही चीज एसआर में करके दिखा। एसआर में मैं कहा टेररिस्ट हूं, बट ZZ में तो मैं लाइक 4-5 महीने नहीं खेला, समझ आता है। क्योंकि ZZ में बड़ा कुछ कंटेंट रहता है करने के लिए यार, वीकली भी है, डेलीज करने हैं मैनुअली, उसमें लाइक टू मच मैनुअल शिट टू डू। ठीक है, अब इतने गेम गाचे गेम्स कैसे मैनेज करूं भाई मैं, बताओ है? कैसे मैनेज करूं? एसआर का कि अब ऑटो बैटल लगा दिया, हो गया काम खत्म। आई डोंट हैव टू बॉदर मच। Genshin में न्यू 5 स्टार इन सेम फेज। एक अकाउंट पे खेलो। ZZ में सिर्फ मेरा एक ही अकाउंट है मेरा भाई। वेट, ज़िबाई एंड कोलंबिना एक ही साथ आ रहे हैं फर्स्ट फेज में? ओह शिट, आई एम कुक्ड। अब टेस्टिंग किसकी करूंगा? सेम पैच। अबे सेम पैच इज नॉट अ बैड थिंग, सेम पैच ठीक है, कम से कम बोरिंग नहीं रहता है पैच। गेंशिन का ये पैच पिलर पैच है बेसिकली, जस्ट आर्कन क्वेस्ट एंड नथिंग एल्स। नेक्स्ट पैच गेंशिन का अच्छा होगा क्योंकि उसमें लाइक दोनों फेज में कैरेक्टर है, न्यू आर्कन क्वेस्ट, न्यू एरिया टू एक्सप्लोर। कुक तो फिर भी है, पुल्स कहां से लाऊं? नॉट माय प्रॉब्लम। But Genshin a pulse counter less, yeah, that is a problem. Genshin pulse उतने देता नहीं है, बट नेक्स्ट पैक तो ज्यादा पुल्स मिलेंगे ना, बिकॉज न्यू एरिया है तो ना। 2 आईडी बेनिफिट, आई मीन मैं लगातार 3 5 स्टार समन करने वाला हूँ एक ही आईडी पे, सो 2 आईडी का कोई बेनिफिट नहीं है फॉर्चुनेटली यहाँ पर। मैंने अभी इसी अकाउंट में डोरियन समन किया है, नेक्स्ट पैच इसी अकाउंट में मुझे कोलंबिना और सेम कैरेक्टर समन करना है। आई वाज लकी इनफ कि मुझे डोरियन 10 पुल में मिल गया, तो मेरे 113 पुल बच गए हैं, एंड इस पैच के पुल्स और ऐड अप हो जाएंगे, सो व्हिच मीन आई विल हैव लाइक pretty hefty amount. Hopefully I don't lose 50-50 on anybody, or I'll be cooked. Case in point. Member only कर दिया? नहीं भाई, अभी तो नहीं किया। 14 को 90 करूं पहले तो मैं। You see the both character gameplay? हाँ देख लिया मैंने। इनते पोल्स हैं आप पे। यप कोलंबिया इनेफा एंड सेकंड फेज जिबाई एंड नेवी। नाविया की नेविलेट।
Stay back! Midnight Phantasm.
You asked for it! Final warning!
Ready.
Use the force authorized.
Time to testify.
Stay back!
Story has only just...
Use the force authorized. Go!
Lamina is mustable, but Ziba is tempting. That is true.
Hands where I can see them! Drop your...
Stay back! A turning point in...
By royal decree!
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Hey. Hello, Soul. What's up? How you doing? कैसा रहेगा टाइगर कोलंबिया का? नहीं आइडिया। आई डोंट थिंक इस कोलंबिया का डैमेज। अरे रुको लेट मी चेक। नंबर्स आ गए क्या कोलंबिया के? लेट मी चेक। कोलंबिया गेमप्ले लिंक्स आ गई हैं या देख लिया मैंने। कोलंबिया के नंबर्स आए क्या? ओके या नंबर्स आ गए। ओ माय गॉड, कोलंबिया की स्प्लैश आर्ट कितनी प्यारी लग रही है। वाओ गॉर्जियस। कोलंबिया का सनसन है क्रिट रेट नोइस। Let me make a comparison here. Skull damage, continuous damage. Oh, her damage is it does more damage than Furina. He does more damage than Furina. Interesting. He is like a sub DPS. Her ultimate does. उसके ultimate में okay, ultimate में crazy nuke damage है. Okay. Definitely Novelet के ultimate का double होगा damage उसके ultimate का. लूनर रिएक्शन डैमेज हो 40% लूनर रिएक्शन डैमेज बोनस। ठीक है। आई नो C6 पे कितना देती है? लेट मी सी। आई नो देती है C6 पे 35%। आई नो C6 पे 35% देती है। Yeah, not bad, not bad. Our damage looks pretty good, chat. Sub DPS है basically and buffer sub DPS है. Buffer sub DPS है. Instead of मैंने इसकी जो kit guess की थी वो थी buffer plus healer, no sub DPS, no damage. Because a character who is gonna heal plus buff plus damage वो बहुत ज़्यादा ही broken हो जाएगा. तो like healing हटा के damage है. मैं ऑनेस्टली कोलंबिना पे डैमेज की जगह हीलिंग प्रेफर करता, क्योंकि काफी टीम्स को वो लाइक प्रॉपरली सिनर्जाइज कर देती। हीलिंग है ही नहीं इसके पास। हाँ दिया, क्योंकि प्रीमियम टीम में 2 नो कैरेक्टर सबके पास है नहीं है। हाँ, कोलंबिना का बेस्ट 4 स्टार वेपन इज गना बी प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर, दैट इज लाइक अ गॉड डैम ट्रुथ। सो कोलंबिना विल हील चैट बट विद प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर। प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर यूज करना जस्ट लाइक मी। आई विल बी डेफिनेट, मैं प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर ही देने वाला हूं कोलंबिना पे, ठीक है। अगर तुम कोलंबिना डैमेज चाहते हो तो सिग्नेचर निकाल सकते हो, ठीक है। बट अगर तुम कोलंबिना से समवट हीलिंग चाहते हो तो मैं कहूंगा प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर इज लाइक। नफर टीम में प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है क्योंकि उसमें हीलिंग बिल्कुल नहीं मिलेगी, प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर से लाइक उतनी हीलिंग नहीं मिलती है, ठीक है। तो बट फ्लिंट टीम के लिए कोलंबिना इज लाइक परफेक्ट सी, क्योंकि फ्लिंट टीम में ऑलरेडी इनेफा सस्टेन का काम करती है, ठीक। और ये थोड़ा बहुत प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर से हील कर देगी, विच विल बी लाइक गुड इनफ, क्योंकि इनेफा की शील्ड टिक जाती है ठीक ठाक, ठीक है। तो मैं कोलंबिना दोनों अकाउंट निकालने वाला हूं। आई थिंक आई विल पुल कोलंबिना और बोथ अकाउंट्स मोस्ट लाइकली। बीपी की जेड इज गुड, कैन यू टेल? बीपी की जेड इज गू, टाइगर कैन नॉट टेल, ओके, यू शुड नो। बीपी की जेड भाई, दैट वेपन इज लाइक no, don't bother. You can try it, but Prototype Ember is the best 4-star weapon for Columbina. Easily. Should I go for Durin? Character box Discord डाल दो, बता दूंगा। अभी बता दे रहा हूं, बेस्ट 4-star weapon Prototype Ember for Columbina. I don't think कोई और आसपास भी आएगा। You can go for like other weapons for damage, but I think like उसके किट में जो वर्सेटैलिटी है वो बहुत अच्छे से निकल के आएगी प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर साथ, और साथ ही साथ वो सब डीपीएस का भी काम कर पाएगी, बिकॉज एचपी प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर जो मेन स्केलिंग एचपी मिलेगा, दैट विल बी प्रीटी गुड फॉर हर। ओके, Talia, should I go for Durin or say for Kolamina? Well, you should get Durin now because Durin buffs 20 DPS. Hello, Palakshi. $60 ऑल्ट कॉस्ट है, या ठीक है। कोलामिना पे ज्यादा एनर्जी की रिक्वायरमेंट भी नहीं होगी, देन इसके बाद कोलामिना पे डैमेज फोकस कर पाओगे चैट। डैम ब्रो, होली शिट, कितना प्यारा डिजाइन जिबाई का। ऑनेस्टली मुझे कोलंबिना ज्यादा जिबाई का डिजाइन पसंद आ रहा है। एनी एग्रीयर्स? या एयर कॉस्ट कितना? 60 इफ कोलंबिना एंड इनेफा सेम फेज देन क्रेजी वेपन बैनर। या एवी लग रहा सब क्वेस्ट एक्सप्लोजन खत्म करके प्राइमो निकालने होंगे फर्जी भाई। टू पेन विद नो स्किप बटन। How are you doing? I am doing I don't even know. No? All right. We have a Colombina Glazer engine. जियो करेक्टर का विच वेपन पता नहीं, स्वॉर्ड है, स्वॉर्ड है, स्वॉर्ड में तो बहुत ऑप्शन है, सीजर डिफेंस स्केलिंग स्वॉर्ड डीपीएस एंड इंटरेस्टिंग। उसकी किट पूरी लेबल्ड नहीं हुई अभी तक फॉर सम रीजन। सीडीआर कर सकते हैं 60 ऑकल्ट में 110 120 यार इज इनफ। यस वंडरला दे दे क्या जिलोन वाला वेपन लॉल। दिस माइट बी हर बेस्ट इन स्लॉट 4 स्टार। Yeah, this might be Zibai's best in slot 4 star. Not this. Yeah, this might be her best in slot 4 star. Might be, yeah. R5 of this version, easily. Don't worry, Zibai को यही वेपन दूंगा, R5 कर रहा हूं मैं। जूरिन पुल करो या रीना निकालो, करेक्टर बॉक्स डिस्कॉर्ड डाल दो, बता दूंगा मैं। मिसप्लेटर काम करेगा ना? मिसप्लेटर तो मेजॉरिटी कैरेक्टर्स पे काम करता है यार। मिसप्लेटर मेजॉरिटी कैरेक्टर्स पे काम करता है, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं मिसप्लेटर में। लाइक 12 एलिमेंटल डैमेज, जब तुम एलिमेंटल डैमेज देते हो तब एक स्टैक मिलता है, जब तुम नॉर्मल अटैक करते हो तुम्हारा नॉर्मल अटैक एक डैमेज देता है तब एक स्टैक मिलता है, जब अल्टीमेट कास्ट करते हो तो एक स्टैक मिलता है। स्प्लिटर विल काम करेगा, विल काम करेगा, व्हाट द फक, कुछ भी बोल रहा हूँ, विल वर्क या। We good chat? Any more yapping? I don't think we need more yapping.
Can I
Pulse दे
stop
दो।
here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
Go meet कुलुम्बिना। डिस्पैच कितने पुल मिल रहे हैं पता नहीं मेरे को, इसी वजह से मुझे मॉर्निंग में मेंबरशिप लेना पड़ा। और चैट time for our conquest. I hope you have asked your questions. Colomina can't float in the water. Mid character. Time to say your goodbyes. Hey brother, my plan Colomina Caesar and Geo character Caesar R1. Go for it, Priyank. Go for it. कैसा आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट? अभी तो चालू किया है माहिर। अभी मैंने लाइक आई थिंक मैंने आधा घंटा खेला था आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट, फिर बंद कर दिया था।
Columbina, we're back! Huh?
Time for Yap Fest.
Here! Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walkies. Walkies. What?
Who, Hanky?
Crazy.
You know.
Full support CMS car. Okay, Priyank.
Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time.
Thanks for 19 months, Priyank.
4495セレブラテス19マンスズオブメンバーシップ。フルサポート C マイスクリック8億4609万1317。
Membership. Skirk. 68 to 36, 112. Why do you have ER on her? It's useless. Insane flower. Insane plume. Not bad. Pretty good of sands. EM ना होता तो अच्छा रहता, by the way. Insane goblet. And pretty good headpiece. Oh. काफी अच्छी बिल्ड है इसका तुम्हारी प्रियांक. गुड जॉब प्रियांक. गुड जॉब. That's it. You are where it pick up. अच्छा वेपन तो ना निकाल पाऊंगा बट सीजर दोनों करेक्ट निकालो. वही गोल है.
Anyway.
मस्त बिल्ड है.
Kalamina, are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside, especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been
What
back
about
all day.
Lunatar? Lunatar, you there?
Lunatar.
Do you know where Kalambina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her? Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news.
That's
They
bad
change
news.
color when Kalambina gets weaker, right?
She's
And
dying?
you look super pale right now. Good idea.
Oh, vanished तो नहीं हो गई वो? Oh shit. Because he was talking about being vanished.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Zillo लूनो क्रिस्टल कुछ काम आएगी. Zillo ने लूनो क्रिस्टल नहीं भाई. No. ज़िबाई की बेस्ट टीम उस वो जो इलुगा है उसके साथ होगी या तो डूर. यू कैन प्ले ज़िबाई की दो बेस्ट टीम है करंटली मेरे ओपिनियन में. इट्स गोना बी लाइक ज़िबाई कोलंबिना डूरिन एल्विडो. दिस टीम कैन वर्क एक्चुअली. आई थिंक ये बस देखना पड़ेगा. और लाइक you can go with या शायद काम कर सकती है. You can use this team. Zilonen, Zilonen, Columbina. डबल हाइड्रो डबल जियो. इसमें Zilonen काम कर जाएगी. देखते हैं पता नहीं. टेस्टिंग टूस्टिंग पड़ेगी इसके लिए तो.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence.
Geo reactable
Let's go
characters.
to
She needs
Nashtown.
2 non-geo
If
reactable
anyone has
characters.
seen her, someone there
2
will
hydro
know about it.
characters
It's
will do, right?
Malakai's information hub after all.
When I joined your channel, first time I built dog shit. You helped me. I fixed because of your help. My account got there. Okay, Priyank. I'm so proud.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over.
Alice.
Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Alice, really? We're gonna
Not
do this
sure.
shit?
But it's definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It's
Oh my God!
managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Mother of the most adorable Klee. लिखा है mother. She is mother. Alright, remember chat. She is mother of Klee.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance.
She is
Unfortunately, none of
she
them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle.
she is
and we
behaving
ourselves
she is
keep a
like
very
behaving like,
low
you know what,
profile.
a fourth
The notorious
wall breaking
name-dropping
character.
doesn't quite work for us. Still, I for one think I'm really quite amazing. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice,
Flower design.
it's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Alice in the flesh, baby.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
You look so young. Let me glaze a little.
What is that supposed to mean, I'm the mother of Klee, Teyvat's #1 cutie. How old could I possibly be?
So she's a friend of yours?
Friend.
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
The Madame Mage, that was quite a good friend.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
Okay, she's not Varka's husband. That is clear now, alright? Maybe they are having an affair. We don't know. For sure. She's helper.
That's right. She's a good person, just kinda unpredictable.
Well, What is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasant.
Oh, her eyelashes.
Fair enough. Well,
I mean,
Miss
eyebrows,
Alice,
eyelashes, well, eyebrows.
I can already tell that you have quite a unique.
I knew it. Dalle ka wife thodi hoga. Yeah, he's a dull after all.
Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Oh, actually, wait.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Paimon ne literally,
What's wrong,
Paimon literally
Paimon?
मेरी line
Are
बोल
you
दी. What is this
disappointed?
bullshit?
Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
Yeah.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
चाय भी पीना बहुत पसंद है. Mutual
My main
interest.
reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
One thing I'm gonna tell you for sure, chat. They will never tell who's actually for real. Who's actual.
In a real pickle if they ever made it through.
Her husband.
And the phantoms you've been seeing
ये कभी नहीं reveal
are a
होगा.
sign that the border has been destroyed.
अगर वो रिवील हुआ तो वॉर हो जाएगी Genshin community में. Incels will be on riot. Twitter पे पागल हो जाएंगे. मैं बता रहा
Is it
हूँ.
because
लिख
the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough.
मैं
to
हूँ भाई देख लो
influence the
ये एक चैट में बैठा
verdict
इंसल.
And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy.
लामा का ब्रेन लैग कर गया ये सुन के.
Before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nodcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Why are you so concerned about said borders, if I might ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Understandable.
Sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one.
ऐसा तो नहीं कि
Others
क्ली का
are a
पापा
little
gone.
complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important... I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Oh, okay. I guessed already. Once long ago, the gamblers who lived. Oh fuck. खत्म हो गया, पढ़ नहीं पाया पूरा.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
Hey, बता, can you tell me what should I pick? सेने C1 और कोक में C1. तुम्हारी मर्जी, तो पसंद अब पिक कर लो. दोनों के C1 ही गू हैं. इतना मैटर नहीं करता दोनों C1 निकालने से.
Are you out for a walk too?
Go for whatever you like, whoever you like. Interesting. This is very interesting.
The day has come at last.
मैंने सादा बफ स्टैक नहीं करता. I think बफ स्टैक नहीं करता. इतना मैं कई लोगों जिनके पास C1 सेन है, मैंने 50 बार लोगों से पूछा है बफ स्टैक करता है. नहीं, दे कहते हैं नहीं.
I can't even sustain my physical form. But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here.
मुझको सबने यही कहा है कि स्टैक नहीं करता वो बफ. एक बार में एक ही काम करता है बफ.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or...
जिनका सीधा ईआर बढ़ा देता लॉल. हाँ.
I don't want it to end like this. So far at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Come on!
किसने कुछ दे दिया क्या? ऐसा क्यों वॉइस लग रहा है कि किसी ने कुछ दे दिया कलम को. वो उसकी वॉइस हमेशा से ऐसी है.
Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
राइटर व्हाट द फक.
Fascinating.
अबे उसको ऐसे क्यों बात कर रहे जैसे उसको कॉन्स्टिपेशन है. व्हाट द फक.
In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
Flavor Colombina, oh my god. Wow. Playable Colombina chat. There you go. We can play as Columbina in the Archon quest. Poggers. आकाश कुछ एबिलिटी कर पाता है बट वही है कि बेसिक ये जंप ऐसा स्पिनिंग वाला जंप है. Cool. अब निकालने जरूरत नहीं.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer night.
And cancel an attack mid-air in Wah jump.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Oh shit.
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends.
I see
A couple
corruption.
more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Logitech. I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
Come back कर रहा हूँ only for Java and Columbina.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before.
बता वापस.
Even at the
आने आना है.
tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate.
अकाउंट भेज दिया था ना तूने? और सही से बताइयो. मैंने क्या कहा था चैट? इसने कोई अकाउंट नहीं भेजा. चूतिया बना रहा है बैठ के. देख लो. पकड़ा गया. I told you.
Then you can have
No way he's
another
making a new account for these two characters.
Oh, you
Hell no.
two.
And on top of that, in
Don't fret
Genshin
now.
Impact, imagine
We
having
have some grannies too.
imagine making a new account for in Genshin Impact in 2025. It's like, oh my god, please. Kill yourself.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
ना फ्रेंड के पास 2 अकाउंट है, उसका सेकंड अकाउंट पे खेलूंगा. In that second account is your account which you gave to your friend, ठीक है, which you will take back for these two characters, right? That's what you're saying. I'm getting it right? Yeah. No, yes.
After the war of funerary flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
The world itself is rejecting her.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
बट उसका अकाउंट एशिया है भाई, मेरा अकाउंट ऑल ईयू होता है, बट योर सेकंड अकाउंट व्हिच वाज योर मेन अकाउंट वाज एशिया, राइट?
Some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
वापस खरीद लो, हाँ वापस खरीद लो हांसो। अरे हांसो आ रहा, अपनी आईडी लेके आए हैं।
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselet. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now,
नहीं कर रहा come back. Oh my god.
Goddess,
We baited
there are
Hanzo
two
well,
problems we need
chat.
to solve.
Let's go.
Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat. At least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Kimi no Nawa.
I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon.
मास्टर तूने नाइट रेन थंबनेल बना तो नहीं दिया कि बना दिया? Tomorrow is night rain day. But I have to know because we have a problem. नहीं बनाया अभी? यस एनमिटी भाई शायद ना आ पाए कल, बिकॉज जिस भाई के अकाउंट से वो कंसोल शेयरिंग करके खेलता था, दैट डूड इज नॉट एट होम, ही इज देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम। तो लाइक 2-3 दिन तक एनमिटी शायद नहीं आने वाला कल के साथ, और मैं तो कल ही खेलने वाला हूँ। मोस्ट लाइकली मैं और हिमी तो खेलने वाले कल फॉर श्योर, बट हम लोग फिगर आउट कर रहे हैं। मैं शायद अपना अकाउंट कंसोल शेयर करूं एनमिटी के साथ, ताकि देखेंगे कि साथ में खेल पाएंगे एक साथ साइमल्टेनियसली, Otherwise, if
Anyway,
not,
jokes
then
aside,
एनवीटी को फिर
you'd
वेट
better
करना
get
पड़ेगा.
moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night.
वो रात में
I
जब
suppose I might as well tell
करूंगा
you
ट्राई
when
तो
the
पता
call is
चलेगा.
before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
मेरे को हिमी का थंबनेल
I
में
most
चेंज करना पड़ेगा.
certainly
नहीं,
am.
यस,
So many
हिमी को अभी
children
तक
I have
पता
to
नहीं है
keep
चीज.
tabs on just in Monster.
एनवीटी ने मुझे से
Durin,
बताया भी, हिमी को नहीं
Albedo,
बताया.
Venti, Varka.
मैंने एनवीटी को ये बोला सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम तो हम लोग के लिए थंबनेल की हो जाएगी क्योंकि दो अलग अलग थंबनेल है, दोनों में एनवीटी को फिर रिमूव करना पड़ेगा. इट्स लाइक इधर वी यूज लाइक आवर ओल्ड थंबनेल्स. Too much.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is
इसलिए
my
अभी वेट करियो,
friend
चेंज
and joy.
करने से पहले
I
रात में
hope
चेक
that
करके
is
बताऊंगा.
her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
एंड कल मैंने नाइट रेन खेला बड़े दिनों बाद. कल खेला था नाइट रेन, मजा आ गया
I'm
बड़े वक्त
glad
बाद
you
खेल के.
agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
What? See you when I see you?
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
सुनने मारा पॉइजन स्वॉम्प आएगा भर भर के डीएलसी में नाइट रेन की. What a nightmare. I doubt that a mage of her abilities doesn't need
I
her.
must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter.
That's a long story.
What a
न्यू
lovely
क्या क्या आ
place.
रहा है? दो न्यू कैरेक्टर हैं, दो न्यू बॉसेस हैं एंड ढेर सारे शिफ्टिंग अर्थ टू एक्सप्लोर.
old geezer! Your hammer's rusted
मैंने अभी
through.
डाउनलोड लगा दिया है.
Who are
नाइस.
you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm
they're
looking right
quarreling.
at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing. Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
Holy shit, what a giga chat line.
Haven't arrived
आ
yet,
रहा है
right?
MS Walker night sorry.
Busiest
Yeah, I know.
days before moon prayer night. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
काफी सारे न्यू वेपन भी आ रहे हैं
What's
from night Elden Ring DLC.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive,
DLC
your
weapons भी आ रहे हैं,
will be
मजा
the
आएगी.
number one priority.
I'm excited.
And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand?
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
Ugly.
And again,
Back and Blade देखा था. Back and Blade था. Oh
damn.
damn.
Like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Oh my god, more Columbina gameplay chat. Poggers. We get to play Columbina chat. Pog. Oh.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for moon prayer night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare
यार
me
तुम
with
लोग
custom
स्टीम पे बाय कर लो.
details.
फक नो मॉन्स्टर, मैं कद्दू नहीं खरीदूंगा स्टीम पे नाइट ट्रेन. मेरे पास इतना पैसा थोड़ी कि मैं एक ही गेम को 4 जगह खरीदूं भाई. फक नो, नहीं भाई.
Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
And why would I buy the game when I've like played so much of the game and already done with it? खाली 1200 रुपए खर्चे हैं भाई. PS पास लिया और फिर DLC खरीदी बैंक.
Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the F2P a visit.
मैं नाइट ट्रेन में सबसे ज्यादा फंसा मैं हूँ बीच में, पता है ऑनेस्टली. कौन कौन सी गेम आई है अभी तो? एलन वेक पड़ी हुई है, साइलेंट हिल पड़ी हुई है, बहुत गेम्स आई हैं अभी तो. लाइज ऑफ पी भी आ चुके हैं, उसी में पड़ी हुई है. सबसे बुरा मैं फंसा. ही में तो दोनों डिवाइस पे ले रखा है. एनमिटी खेलता ही नहीं उतना. वो तो थोड़ा बहुत खेलता है तो उसके लिए PS पे खेल लिया उसका, ठीक है. उसने तो खरीदी भी नहीं है गेम, वो तो कंसोल शेयरिंग से किसी और के अकाउंट से खेल रहा है, ठीक है. और मैं बीच में सबसे बुरा फंसा हूं. क्योंकि मैं किसी और के साथ खेल नहीं सकता बिसाइड्स प्लेइंग सोलो. आई हेट बाइंग दैट गेम ऑन PS ब्रो.
Traveler?
Oh my god. Kimono Nawa?
This is no time to be spacing out.
PC में सीली लगती है, मोबाइल पे मैं भूत. हमें ग्राफिकली दिखता नहीं होगा उतना, समझ रहे हो. Oh, she's gonna follow them now. Oh, nice. Just quietly staying by their side like this. तो मैं भी तो जिद थी कि PS पे बाय करूंगा. मॉन्स्टर क्या बोल रहा है तू? क्या बोल रहा है तू? मैंने स्टीम पे गेम खरीद के रिफंड की है. क्या बोल रहा है तू? कुछ पता है तेरे को? The fuck? मैंने स्टीम पे गेम खरीद के रिफंड की है और फिर PS पे लिया है. I was totally against it on buying it on PS. मजबूरी में लेना पड़ा मेरे को PS पे, because NVIDIA के पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole, or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kind of took Nicole under her wing, taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, the leg hide the dagger after venturing.
Oh, yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main...
Online star कर रहा हूँ, रहने दे.
So, if
tutorial भी beat नहीं होगा तेरे से.
Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
वैसे आज मैं मोबाइल पे RDR1 खेल रहा था. शॉप में था जब गेम. बाकी है उसमें फ्लिकर हो रहा है ग्राफिक्स. Oh really? Damn.
We can't just go up to every woman inside and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be this young lady, then?
Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
एक फ्रेम आएगा उसमें हाइट देखना कितना ज्यादा है लामा
Knight
से.
of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
We got the wrong person? Sorry.
वार कह रहे Who are you, bro?
Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Holy shit, hutters. He got some hourglass design. Crazy.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
Oh my god, she's
It might
talking
take
in
some
our
getting
head.
used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
He's so fucking cringe, man. Oh my
As for
god.
You two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Hey, her in-game model is not.
Stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle.
Nice.
But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
Nicole का in-game model काफी अच्छा है. Not gonna lie, chat.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction
जब
magic
leave
once
करो तब
already,
साले
so
sexy
it
character
wasn't
निकाल
too
देते
much
हैं.
of a shock.
Please go on.
कोई बात नहीं, master. You don't have to be tempted. Okay.
Say.
Resist, master. Keep resisting.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But... Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
sorry, embarrassing. When?
Yes. My name is Nicole.
खेल के resist कर रहा हूँ.
And I
Good.
am one of a
Keep
very
resisting.
few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
पिज्जा खाने वाले डाइटिंग करने बोल रहे हैं. Yes. Because मैं दूसरों का भला चाहता हूँ.
Should be no stranger
भले
to
मैं
this
खुद का भला नहीं
concept.
कर सकता हूँ.
There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill.
Yeah, Nicole got some nice talkings, you know.
No. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks.
बढ़िया लगा
Maybe I
Alice से,
should
yeah.
start with the background of the war. Or maybe not.
Alice, no.
It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by
खुश
the
रहो बालवीर,
angels.
खुश रहो
But
आपूस.
despite accepting many blessings of the angels,
मेरी राजी खत्म होने वाली है. लास्ट बॉस पे हूँ. लास्ट बॉस फाइट क्रिंज बिकॉज बॉस पे में प्रॉब्लम नहीं, गेम में कॉम्बैट में कंट्रोल्स में दिक्कत है. साला उसमें आई फ्रेम सही से काम नहीं करता. कॉम्बैट मिड है. ओ
They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
Rebozo. Dialogue क्यों नहीं
This
करना?
mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Oh yeah, Damselet can't
But
hear.
they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
Hyperbole बता रही है?
Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary
Yeah,
flames
there
had
she
left them
says it.
homeless and
They are
destitute.
angels, basically.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Just listen, you bozo.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge.
आगे करने जा
I'll be
रहा.
sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
I'm back.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, 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 time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long
इस
gone
दिल को
by
म्यूट
now.
करो.
That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed.
It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
मैंने तो सब follow किया ही नहीं था starting में.
Things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Alright. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait
Something,
to hear
something.
from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss
Big
Nicole.
titty.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd be
They are gonna be
interested,
great
I'd love
friends.
to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
Oh my god. Llama is already
Also,
going
if
insane.
you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Oh my god, she's a nerd. A nerd loves a nerd, you know.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Ha 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 ha! What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the Moon Goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
That was a lot of yapping. Cool.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
Hmm?
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
What criteria did you see when you were organizing these texts?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with
इन्हें
fanciful tales
स्टैक कर
like
रही
these.
है, गलत बात
I
है.
trust you understand my
टॉक कर रही
criteria
है.
a little better now.
No.
Kutar did not speak.
वो कोलंबियन के साथ रहे तो अच्छा है, because वो देख नहीं सकते उसे. Basically, she is like vanishing from the world.
Clearly, whoever wrote this text
And they are
never
trying to
met
bring her
Kutar.
back. बस इन्हें पता नहीं
Otherwise,
कि
they'd know
कोलंबियन
that
इनके
her
साथ है.
eyes are always closed.
What about you, traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people.
Interesting.
No further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
ले भगा दिया चिड़िया को.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Centroni, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation at the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Barca was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
I saw one of these back on a cooldown.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albato's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albato's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated.
Arey.
Especially in cases like this.
Oh my god. Not this fucking name, bro. Holy shit. 2 साल पहले आई थिंक ये बकचोदी में नाम रखा था. Holy shit. Oh my god. KMS. Can't, man. I can't.
It's you!
I can't.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
क्या ही नाम रखा?
Hat Guy?
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy. Mr. Guy.
On the boat right here.
Oh.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor.
The Doctor, also known as Dottore.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
Yep.
I was
There is.
reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth.
Surely this lying bozo.
Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Nodcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He will be
only
making up.
appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them...
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
I can't. Oh my god, nah, man. Nah, bro. Oh my god, this is just too good. One second. I need to do this. Give me a second, chat. This is too crazy. Holy shit. Comedy हो जाती है क्वेश्चन में. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Oh. Yeah. कारमोस का डायलॉग हमेशा अच्छा रहता है.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
They don't know Scaramouche?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left. While I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
Holy shit, says
That
Malding.
up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong
मुझे
people,
कैरेक्टर देख के
but
फुबुकी की
not
बहन
many of them would join
नहीं थी,
me
बच्ची
in
उसकी
that
वाइफ
tour.
आती है. Yeah, she is like
Anyway,
that.
back to the main agenda.
She is
But
like
you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather,
Tatsuki नाम था उसका, if I remember.
Yeah.
No,
We're working on building
Forgot
a
her
connection between
Fubuki.
her and this world.
forgot her name.
The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
Tatsumaki, yeah, Tatsuki में बोला, Tatsumaki नाम है उसका. Yeah.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idle had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it out to her for...
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Colambina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now, after all the arguments we've had. I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do. Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Durin.
Here you are.
Oh, hat guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past
I'm most likely act one ही करूँगा आज. It's like a gap fast भाई. बार बार के lore jargon setup. It's all a setup quest. पूरा act one लग रहा setup quest है. Like for a act 2. Legit.
Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms. which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Have you seen a little girl?
By accident.
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
Interesting. Durin can interact with the phantoms.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No, there's monsters ahead. Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Abyssal power can also affect the phantom explosive barrels, causing explosions that can clear obstacles until.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Ah.
Hey, wake up! Oh, good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
I don't think what I think Durin जो करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, I don't think he's doing any good. I think he's trying to mess with the past.
Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? What's this? Hey! Spargana, are you there? Huh? like one of my daughter's books. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
All right.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
I think Durin is trying to mess with the past. ठीक है, अगर वो बंदा मरा था तो that was his fate. ठीक है, him changing a fate of one person can change fate of many people in the future or in the present. ठीक है, उसे लग रहा है वो अच्छा कर रहा है, but it will have consequences, I think.
There's not enough
So,
left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Hey, stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this! But how will I find her without any clues? I no longer have anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
Yeah.
He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
Yes. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him is now his death. Fate is a thing, भाई. अगर वो डेस्टिनी है तो वो होना ही होना है बेसिकली. तुम कितना भी कर लो प्रिवेंट करने की कोशिश, मैंने ये देखा है, अगर उसका लाइक डेथ लिखा है, देयर विल हैव सो मेनी कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस, को मरना ही मरना है उसको. एंड ही डाइज इन द एंड. ही ट्राइड सो मेनी टाइम्स टू सेव दिस बोजो, बट ही डाइज इन द एंड एनीवेज. दैट वाज हिज फेट.
Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
Oh my god.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Hello Fable.
Where are they
क्या चल रहा है?
Huh? What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait. Who are you?
What the fuck?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier.
मैं खत्म किया अभी. I will say it was a good quest. अभी तो मैं Act 1 पे हूँ.
But those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories, like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
Karamos का character is so straightforward. I love it because मैं भी तो वैसा ही हूँ.
Realizing that I've only got
Brutally
10 or so
straightforward.
minutes left. You know? You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
फर्स्ट ठीक है वांडर को एक कॉमन नेम जरूरी था क्योंकि बाकी कैरेक्टर्स को भी उसका नाम लेना है बट हैट गाय ही क्यों कुछ और रख देते बिकॉज़ he wears a big hat so there you go.
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine, but I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
अभी नोटिस किया वांडर का नहीं.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste.
छोटे लिली देखा था ये दूसरा अकाउंट पे रखा है या छोटे लिली दूसरा अकाउंट पे इस अकाउंट पे दूसरा है या ये नेम रेयरली देखने को मिलता है क्योंकि इस अकाउंट पे कैरेक्टर है नहीं तो ये नेम जब जब स्कारमोस क्वेस्ट में आता है तभी देखने को मिलता है.
May we meet again? Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Durin might be able to interact with
Can I ask you a
Columbina.
question? You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated,
Wow.
and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
Go, Durin.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
Oh, we never knew this lore. He was made from Irminsul
Yeah.
tree branch.
But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that, Durin. Resisting the influence of the abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
He's right.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
I might be very correct. That Durin might be the big boss of this Archon quest.
Hello, Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to? I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Oh, let's go. Act खत्म हुआ. I can do next act का थोड़ा बहुत कर सकता हूँ मैं, I think.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Sealy along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Another conversation I
Albedo का
cannot
यार buff off करने क्या?
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Ah, all right then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified, but we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules.
पेंट को भी विच वाला बफ मिलता है और उसका बस सर्कल स्टेशनरी की जगह कैरेक्टर के साथ मूव ऑफ.
I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather
Never
crude.
happened, never happening.
We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have
बहुत broken हो जाता बनेट, बहुत already है और
I'm with
broken.
you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodcry's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh?
Why does Nicole's design remind so much me so
Does the idea of
much of
cheating upset you,
Paimon's?
Miss Lauma?
Huh?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Maybe it's just me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity.
What the fuck?
Before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
Hmm.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be Captain of Logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward. How's it going?
See that sign?
Do you feel anything? How about now? And now?
Nicole is a shielder, chat. I know now. Nicole will be a shielder.
Now?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a
Same sign on Paimon,
you
yeah.
can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you.
It reminds me so much of
hasn't even
Paimon.
moved an
That's
inch.
what I'm talking about.
In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
वार्का की तो फट जाएगी लग रहा
Here
2
goes
सेकंड
nothing.
अंदर
All right, I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, wait a minute.
hug this अरे भाई क्या weak men.
Not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse, with some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in. You think this is funny?
I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay.
वार्का स्टैंडर्ड बैनर ही डिजर्व करता है ये चूतिया. weak men. Approved.
No surprises here, Miss Smoonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
What the fuck? They got Nefer on board? Crazy.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Oh shit. Ain't no way, Yehuda.
I'm itching all over. Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? इसको कौन लाया हुआ है?
Are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
इनेफा कर लेगी sustain. Easy peasy.
Is something the matter?
इनेफा easy peasy कर लेगी.
The candidates have to be human.
What? Dead.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh.
Wait.
Everyone except the Moonchanter got beat.
Lens is not human, chat?
Guess I don't need to feel so bad.
How the
after
fuck
all.
I didn't know that?
I
Wait.
mean, looks like this
That
isn't
guy
gonna
is
be as
not
easy
a
as we
human?
thought.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind. In fact, I think we had some former Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
तो है क्या ये?
Can you give me the scientific
Who?
explanation for how the
Rakshach?
test
क्या
works?
है ये?
I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
वह है फ्लेंस. अब ये है क्या होता है भाई?
Collaboration for once.
है क्या होता है भाई? यही बता देना जरा.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's
Fae उसकी रेस का नाम है. Okay. So Flens is from a Fae race, which looks like humans. Not it, just like elves.
The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raihir of Salnari, it seemed like
Hello,
she
yeah,
took power for our sake.
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
Basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born.
Is his lantern form? Oh.
Is that really all there is to it? What do I
So that lantern takes up on a human form.
who will still call me by that name?
So Phoenix is basically a lantern? What the fuck? This changes everything. देंगे फेक की लोर वहीं पे है सबवेज सुना है मैं देंगे फेक की लोर crazy.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Arlecchino, here we
Allow
go.
me to try.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
वारका सीख ले कुछ चोदू साला
For additional candidates after all.
वारका is sick useless fuck bro वारका is like oh क्या तो किसी ने क्वेश्चन खत्म किया
Like Paimon
I don't
said,
think so
the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then
Oh,
my
my
job
queen.
is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as well.
अभी कितनी बच्ची वैसे फेबल यहाँ से क्वेस्ट भाई 3 दिन तक इनको यही करके रखना है अराउंड 2 to 2:30 आवर्स ओके कल इसको कंटिन्यू करूंगा दिन में इसके बाद जैसे ही ब्रेक लगेगा मैं कल कंटिन्यू करूंगा क्वेस्ट अरे 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 ट्रैवलर बियोस हो रहा साला कमजोर फेस बार को कितना मैश करोगे ना ना मैं पूरा नॉर्मली कर रहा हूँ यार आई एम नॉट मैशिंग वेट स्किप करके 2-2.5 घंटे लगेंगे तो भाई 4 घंटे की है क्या
Stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple.
अरे दोनों एक्ट सब 3 घंटे का एक्ट 3 घंटे का एक्ट ऑन हो गया आपका
Wow, it really opened.
So that's what all this is about. they've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
White!
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. Is it because I have no physical body?
Maybe.
It has been 3 days. My strength has all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Let's go. इसका कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे यहाँ से. मैंने स्किप नहीं किया, 2.5 घंटे लगे. ओके हाँ एकदम सही पॉइंट पे आई थिंक मैं स्टॉप करूंगा क्वेस्ट. एकदम आई थिंक इसके बाद क्वेस्ट एकदम लाइक पिकअप कर लेगा, तो इसको कल ही कंटिन्यू करूंगा डायरेक्ट.
The musket is my.
मैंने अपडेट में रियास्ट्रा वंडरलैंड का कंटेंट भी डाउनलोड तो नहीं होता ना, वो मैंने साला ऑफ कर रखा है जितना मेरे को याद है. मैंने लिटरली ऑफ कर रखा है ताकि वो ना ऐड हो ना डाउनलोड हो, कुछ भी ना हो. ओके चैट मेरे को स्ट्रीम बंद करनी होगी. तो अभी मेरे को जाना था एनवीटी भाई से डील करना है और उसके बाद डिनर टाइम. अगर ऑफ करके रखते हो नहीं होगा, मतलब लॉन्चर से जो ऑफ करके रखा था वही है. लॉन्चर पे जो होता ना मिलियास्टर सैंडबॉक्स अपडेट नाउ, वो मैंने ऑफ करके रखा है. तो हाँ लिख के आ रहा है उस पर अगर अपडेट करना हो तो. ओके ओके तब ठीक है. नोबडी वांट्स दैट फकिंग शिट. तो करना है नहीं, मैंने डिलीट कर ही दिया है. ओके चैट I'll see you guys tomorrow. ठीक है कल फिनिश करेंगे यहीं से क्वेस्ट को. ओह यार कल तो नाइट ट्रेन है. यू नो व्हाट, अर्ली स्ट्रीम चालू कर दूंगा, लाइक 4:30 बजे स्ट्रीम चालू कर दूंगा, या तो 6 बजे स्ट्रीम चालू करूंगा. क्वेस्ट वेस्ट कर लेंगे, फिर उसके बाद नाइट ट्रेन पर शिफ्ट कर लेंगे. ये करूंगा मैं, क्वेस्ट वेस्ट कर लेंगे टाइम में और फिर नाइट ट्रेन पर स्विच कर लेंगे. या दैट्स या यही करेंगे क्योंकि कल तो फिर नाइट ट्रेन खेलना है ना. Tomorrow is night train DLC, so we'll be playing that. चलो बाय बाय चैट, I'll see you guys tomorrow. बाय बाय. Genshin अर्ली कर लेंगे फिर उस पर नाइट ट्रेन, Genshin to night train. Okay, बाय बाय चैट, गुड नाइट.